Hi, my name is Shevon Perera and this is the story of Mongolian Street. Mongolian Street was started in 2018. Before that I was in the corporate sector and ending my corporate stint as the head of sales for passenger cars and microcars. I was at Dialogue before, I was at a few corporate gigs. Then I was told actually by my father, who also had an illustrious corporate career, and in this country to make it, you definitely have to have your own business. So I thought rather than doing it much later in life, why not do it when you're at the peak of things? So my passion from a younger age was to be in the food industry. I learned cooking when I was 8 years old because my grandma, who was a Canadian grandma, thought that I shouldn't be a burden to my future wife. I should learn to cook. That's how I started. And during one of my trips to Malaysia, I discovered Mongolian cuisine and thought that's the best one to go ahead with. During one of the toughest seasons of my life, back in 2018, where I was trying to figure out a lot of things about my personal life and my work life, we started Mongolian Street as a stall at the Eat Street Food Festival. We started the business with just 20,000 rupees. We bought a rice cooker and a cooker, and that was it. So I used to hire a daily cook to come and cook at the food stalls. And during the pandemic, that's when we thought of going a step further. We started our family pack and started delivering to home. So I would do the prep in the night, cook the food in the morning and deliver it myself to people, do the social media. So the life of an entrepreneur is like that. You have to do everything. Jack of all trades, master of a few, you can't say master of none. And then we started and we did a lot of action stations at home parties. That's when the real demand came and there was a demand for us to start a restaurant. We started a small one on Chitra Lane with just one cook. And then we moved to a bigger location. Then we started our second restaurant in Bakkarmulda and then moved our Colombo one to this big place currently with dining for 50 people. So that's our journey. We are 2 years, 6 months down the line, and that's the journey of Mongolian Street. So one of the myths that people have is to be in the food industry or any other business, you need a lot of money. I don't believe in investing a lot of money. I had the money saved, but I wanted to start it with as less money as possible. So all you need is passion and the wanting to do something new. Find out what people go for. Sometimes you might have the best recipe ever, but it might not be something that Sri Lankans might embrace. So your market research, the understanding of your consumer base should be good. For that you don't need a lot of money as well. But of course, it's always tough to be able to invest and start a business. You have that fear. So I believe fear is not from a good place. Fear is the enemy's way of blocking your vision. So I actually paid key money to a place. We started the restaurant finally in 2020. But since 2009, I have paid key money 3 times and I bought it without starting a restaurant because of fear. I would pay 10,000 rupees as key money, I can't sleep at night just because of fear. So it took 11 years to actually get down to it. And I started in my mid-30s and I thought, what a lot of time I wasted. Because it's not as hard as it seems. All you need to do is always not be driven by money. So now it's become something about passion. My wife says that I'm obsessed with the business also. Because it's everything to me. So when you do that, even if a customer is dissatisfied with one of our dishes at one point, we give a refund just like that. Because we believe in making the customer happy. A business should be much more than making money. There should always be a greater purpose because something I believe in my faith also is that you achieve your money, you achieve your position, and there's nothing beyond that. When you get to that, what do you do? So that's when people get into all sorts of unwanted areas. But a business should have a greater purpose, and something we do is we give people a second chance in life, especially people who have been discarded with substance abuse and so on. We take them, we make sure that they follow a rehabilitation process also, and then we give them a job here. We empower them to take on lead roles, to get them occupied in something else so that they also have a second chance in life. So that's about having a greater purpose when you do a business also. That will be something that drives you to go much more beyond just making money. Money comes eventually. You can't stop the money coming when the product is good and people are satisfied. It just comes, it overflows. But give a good product, be obsessed and love what you do. everything else falls into place.